my journey, I have discovered that resilience is a function of feeling worthy. Today, let's talk about a very important quality that, if we have in our life, gives us tremendous leverage over our thoughts and our emotions to be able to rise above difficult situations and overcome problems in our life and be able to deal with our life very effectively. So the quality I'm talking about that will get us there is resilience. We all want to live in such a way that we are able to be powerful to deal with whatever comes up in our life. Resilience is something which makes it possible for us to deal with our life effectively. It's what gives us that inner power to keep going. Difficulties arise, but we keep going. So what exactly is resilience? Let's understand the definition of resilience. The ability to be happy and successful after something bad or difficult has happened. It's the ability to cope with trauma. It's also the ability to return to original shape or form after being bent, stretched or compressed. Pretty much like buoyancy and elasticity. Resilience is also described as an ability to recover from illness, adversity and depression. So we understand that resilience is a very important quality for us to have in our life if we are to live happily, dynamically and successfully. This is the definition of what it is when you are resilient. But the important question is, how do we get to resilience? How can we become resilient people? Sometimes we confuse resilience to be a quality of being tough. That no matter what happens, I must be tough. And I must cope and just be tough. I want to take you on a journey to understand what it is to actually practice and be resilient. Not talk about resilient, not think we must be resilient, not force ourselves to be resilient, but just there in the moment. When something shows up, you're able to collect yourself and cope with whatever it is that you need to deal with. So what is it exactly that will take us there? How does it feel to be in resilience, in practice? What are the things we need to process inside us first, inside our hearts, inside our minds, that eventually will make us so powerful, that will make us resilient? Because we understand resilience loosely as being tough, we also sometimes confuse it to be the opposite or very, very far away from a quality called vulnerability. Vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, as a giving into all those soft emotions that make us weak in our knees. It is very untrue. In my journey, I've discovered vulnerability is the building block of resilience. Vulnerability is the first step you will have to get to reach resilience. What I mean by that is we should be able to accept and be able to process all those difficult emotions, to feel vulnerable, allow ourselves to feel vulnerable, to eventually become resilient people. Once you're able to accept and process your difficult emotions, no matter how hard they are, and you allow yourself to be vulnerable, something beautiful happens. You start feeling very worthy. Worthiness comes into action. So the first step towards feeling resilient, what you're going to feel is worthiness. Once you allow the emotions, you allow your vulnerability, you're going to come to worthiness, and that's going to feel slightly powerful. You'll start feeling worthy. You'll start feeling that you are able to deal and cope with many things. Resilience is the function of worthiness. So worthiness will be your first destination on your path to feeling resilient. That's the first thing you're going to start feeling, and that's where you will arrive. When you start feeling worthy, you get a certain strength. You start placing a value in yourself to say, yes, I want to go on. A value to give yourself another chance. You start trusting yourself that you can take another step forward, to keep going and to keep taking one step at a time. And after taking that first step, you don't judge yourself that did I do right, did I do wrong. You don't judge yourself how big that step was or how small that step was. how strong that step was or how weak that step was. You do not judge it. Because after you take that first step, it's possible that you start feeling vulnerable again. Then you again embrace your vulnerability, allow yourself to feel vulnerable and process those emotions. And again, trust and value yourself enough to give yourself another chance, another step forward, and you keep going. And do that journey again and keep moving forward. That's what resilience in action, in practice, looks like in your life. So resilient people trust themselves enough to keep moving forward. They trust themselves enough to keep going on. Now, to others in your life, the observers, resilience often looks like confidence. And of course, you will start feeling more confident. You will be confident. But to get to that level of confidence, you will have to start your journey at embracing the most difficult emotions by allowing yourself to feel vulnerable. That's where that journey starts. Vulnerability and worthiness are superpowers that will drive you, that will be your inner strength, that will keep pushing you forward. And then when you feel you slide a little bit, you're able to move forward again because you allow yourself to be vulnerable, which gives you worthiness, which again brings back to value and trust in yourself. And again, the trust will thrust you forward in your life. That's what this whole experience of being resilient is. And being resilient and coping and moving forward will give you confidence that you can do it, that you have done it, and that you can even do it ahead in life when it shows up again. That's what the quality of resilience is. And this is how being resilient will take you to new successes in life all the time. You may not know what's going to come up, you may not know how you're going to deal with it, but you have the inner value and trust that yes, you will. Somehow you'll find the strength and the courage to do that. That's what resilience is. So vulnerability and worthiness, they are at the foundation of many amazing qualities in our life that helps us live a very, very powerful life. Vulnerability and worthiness themselves are very deep subjects that require an in-depth conversation that I will do sometime soon. Till then, please let me know. How did you like this video? Was it helpful for you? Did it add value? Did it give you some clarity about the concept of resilience? I would also like to know in the comments below, what do you feel resilience is all about? How does it show up in your life, in your practice? I would absolutely love to hear about that. See you soon.